Yeah, colleagues. I think the NATO summit in Brussels and with the participation of Anthony Blinken and the statement of the Mike Johnson, who reported about how he have a plan to the kept the package of the help Ukraine Israel have a connection and have a coordination. With the coordination policy, Westworld, who wanted the real peace in the sector Gaza with Israel, and the mm, and help to the especially with the start of the winter period. The first part of my topic about how the I think Vladimir Putin actually begin the campaign or the 24 and 24, but certainly the spectators don't mind to see to think about how the last meeting with the chairman of the VTB VTB were the very keep Unity Russia and Russian Managing Group. This is a bank and not the to the clear have didn't I must tell Vladimir Putin have not plan to clear bank sector in Russia with the six of the search of the internal enemy. As you know, the protectors fund of the struggle with corruption, Navalny, Karamurza, and the Moscow processed Luba, the enemy. I forget the last name of this woman against her, Evgeny Prigozhin had law ask in the court, civilian court. This woman immigrated out from the Russia, and all protesters who the people all defeat, all defeat, and at first I feared how the Vladimir Putin with Andrei Kostin will start clear the bank sector in the pre-election story. But today, the Russian economical bloc with the participation Yuria Navalny open and to bring into the light the plan of the next the buying currency in the stock exchange of Russia, which will start since the January. Um, January. And so the right now, Russian currency, Russian national currency ruble, have stronger. Uh, this allows to the ordinary people, in particular, to buy money for the New Year celebration, and so the tax period was end, and currency rate have a tend to head to the week. And so the plan Mishustin Nabiruna want to the strengthen ruble This is in the US dollars currency, in the US dollars rate of 85.90, and this is will be influence on inflation and will more or due to the more consumer or for the import import goods. But this is plan to have against the trend against the digitalization. And certainly the lady of VTB a code in the public in the camera about a code with this is a decision, and certainly the situation of leader chief of the one of the biggest bank of the Russia not very well. If you remember the spectators, Russian economic power, I'm sorry, this is a Russian manager group, joined the bank Открытие, which to give a health of it former Russian Minister of the Treasury Konstantin Zadornov and joined the bank to the VTB. But the irony consists that this is a bank also have a damage. And the background, although the VTB have the profit, profit about 430, if my treason, my memory treason, but for 430 billion ruble, this is about 500 million US dollars. But the bank authority have not very good for for the consolidated balance of the VTB bank. According to the report of the Elvira Nabiulina, 288 banks of Russian Federation have a damage. Jesus, if you remember, the Russia have right now have about not more 450 banks and credit office in the Russian Federation. But so the this is and certainly the increasing interest rate which have a forecast all economic society in Russia. For the banks, especially banks who have a damage. Oh Jesus, this is. I'm sorry. Oh my God. And certainly, I'm advised to the simple contributors of these banks to change money to the big to another bank, big banks. Not only the first, as the better. Also, the buy currency in the cash flow. So the but the spectators can to ask how about the budget? Do the budget have additional profit where the Russian ruble became weak? Right now, the Right now, since the January, when the Russian Central Bank will buy currency, will buy ruble, will buy not currency, sorry, ruble. Russian. This is action against the inflation, and Anton Suonov will have the base to all delay money, and so this is a game, play game with the central bank for the against inflation. And certainly the brief of the banks, especially small banks in the region, the stop outflow flow money, flow money, especially due to the interest rate, and certainly the credit behavior of these offices will be very will be very problem. And the last, the real cost of money in the Russian Federation is a 12%. And before the second part of my topic, meanwhile, Joe Biden noted the success of the United States in the inflation, and nobody forecast about the increasing interest rate of the session of the U.S. Fed Reserve, mm, which will be held at the 12th and 13th of the December. So this is last sales with the Thanksgiving days, the crypto Monday, and victim Tuesday. Those how the Americans have a very business activities of the sale run before the especially before the pre Christmas, and the shares of these traders who participation this is in the sellers day are increasing, in particular Amazon increasing in the have a percent, and so this is very good optimism for the expert, also the consumers, and certainly the traders. And and the last topic of today, despite the Ukraine have not the big have a big reserve of the electricity, and one third of it destroyed by the previously Russian rockets and the drones attack. The situation in the electricity system, the energy safety of the Ukraine is not very bad. is not what bad. Also the all European, also the Ukraine, um, have a hope for the recovery help after the package White House and US Congress about the due financial aid to the Ukraine. But right now, the Pentagon allocated about 50 million US dollars for the remote reconstruction vehicles, armored techniques, and to supply ammunition to the Ukraine forces. So thank you. See you later. Bye bye.